So I used to pack a lot when I was going on a airplane flight. I would pack everything to carry on because I might need 2 hardback books for the flight, or I might need 2 iPods because the battery might run out. But I was in O'Hare Airport, and the backpack, I think I'd overpacked by a factor of 3. It was weighing about probably 15 pounds. So I was walking down through my gate, and there's this whole line of people, and the gate said something like BWI Washington Reagan Airport. It was just, you know, snuck around all the way around, like, the terminal, and I'm trying to, like, cut through. So at that point, I made this really dumb decision. After I made the decision, which was to basically walk around the people, then jump the seats, because I saw, like, there wasn't a lot of people in that gate, so all the other gates had a lot of people, and I didn't want to sit with all these people who looked like they weren't having a good time. But inside the secure gate, there wasn't a lot of people. There was, like, so I said, turned my logical brain off and said, I'll go sit there. I'll just jump over their seats and sit there. So that's something you don't want to do. So I'm thinking this was probably as I saw the cops approach me. I was thinking of the top 3 things I might have done that are really stupid. And I was just having a flashback, like I was in 4th grade or 5th grade, walking around middle school, had a really crappy day. So I was walking up the hill, really busy road, decided to give some random guy the finger. And I was walking down my street to my house, and this guy in this little sports car, this is like the 80s, so it was a Datsun, and his girlfriend's there, and he comes out and is like, I should beat the fuck out of you. Please give me a reason why I shouldn't do that. And I'm like, I'm sorry. and I didn't get beat up, but that was probably number 1 or number 2. But I think this incident here with the cops approaching me was probably number 3. So there's a saying in the military that says you don't rise to the occasion, you default to your level of training, and that probably makes no sense to you. But it means that in a stressful situation, you're going to do something that you're trained to do. And in this case, I've been taking Korean karate, Taekwondo Do for 3 or 4 years. So when the cop approached, I basically defaulted to yes sir, no sir, which is very, very good when you're dealing with someone who's asking you, why did you jump? No sir, I don't know. And just as a tangent, there was a female instructor who was probably a 3rd degree black belt, and because the risk of saying yes ma'am was too great to say to my master, I always called her yes sir, because if I had said yes ma'am, I would probably have to do 200 knuckle push-ups, and it would be very, very painful. But when this cop came over, if you ever seen the movie The Fugitive, where I guess Dr. Richard is in the building and he shot a guy, or they think he shot. This guy's like, he shot one of us. We're taking him down. This was North Chicago Irish true, born and bred. And he's like saying stuff like, why shouldn't I take your ticket and throw it away? And I'm like, I don't know, sir. But somehow, I don't know what I said, but I must have said the right things, and they searched my bag. They didn't put the rubber gloves on. Maybe he just saw that, honestly, I screwed up, and I shouldn't have carried so much baggage into the claim. But it's just, this was right after 9/11, so I'm thinking they probably are watching me on all the video cameras and trying to get, like, the ruling from above, is this guy a threat? And, I'm harmless. I couldn't be a stalker if I wanted to, because you actually have to do stalking. Seriously. But I did manage to get through that incident okay, and it solidly occupies number 3 after my number 2, which was I was in New York City once, and I just kind of crossed an alley without thinking, and this big truck went right past me, so I would have been crushed. So, well, I guess that just shows that sometimes karate can pay off in ways that you don't know, and never carry a lot in your carry-on.